What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going on a bit of a mission. We've got three vehicles on. We've got this one, a Tesla at the top and a Ford Transit on the back. Now, didn't load anything to begin with in the morning because I just wanted to crack on. It is horrible weather, it's raining, miserable, and I just wanted to crack on. So, we are going to Romford to drop this thing off. Tiny it is. There is the Transit. I won't show the logos on it. Yeah, tiny little thing. Little electric thing. Horrible. Dropping that at Romford. Then we're going to Blackbush, which is just off the M3, to drop the Transit off to auction. And then we are dropping the Tesla to Chippenham. Not Chippenham, Cheltenham. Over in Gloucestershire. So, I'm just going to quickly check the straps. I've been going down the motorway a little bit. On the M25 in Packet Lane, just stopped, checking the straps, and then we'll crack on. Hello, right. So you join me a couple of hours later. I have dropped off the one to Romford. I didn't film because it was absolutely hooning it down with rain. And I didn't want the camera, sorry, my phone, just to get absolutely soaked through. We are now approaching, don't know what I'm indicating, I'm on a slip road. We're now approaching Blackbush Airport. The Hero Tesla flying past. We're about 8 minutes away. Blackbush Airport, which is where this next drop is. It's not an airport anymore, it's a disused airfield, which is now used by BCA, which is where this Transit's going. So yeah, we're not far away from there. We're not going to make the drop in Cheltenham this evening, so we're going to be having a night out in the lorry, which is fine. So, to give you a bit of background, I don't always do nights out. It's only as and when, because most of the time, or I say most of the time, I don't just do long distance stuff. Some of it is doing stuff, vehicles that have come into our yards over the weekend, and then they need distributing to garages. So they use the transporters to stack them up, and then we can just go and make local drops around where we operate. But yeah, so that's what we do. So not all the time, nights out. Last week I didn't do any nights out, which is quite nice, makes a change. So I've been here a couple of times before, and it's quite a cool place. It's massive, huge airfield, different hangars and stuff like that. I don't know if BCA have a whole lot now or not, but yeah, we'll go up to the security hut, then we'll go and see where they want us. So yeah, I will film going in, and if it isn't raining too much, then I'll film some unloading. But we'll have to wait and see. Airfield is on the right hand side at the moment. Obviously the entrance is just up here. I stand corrected, some of it still is an airfield. Loads of planes, I can't really see, there's loads of planes on the right hand side here. I think it's just the top end of the airfield that isn't used. Yeah, pretty cool though. Got a bit of planetism I have. Quite a bit since I was last here. before there was never this big BCA, you can't see it, but there's a huge BCA sign there. Must be one of the bigger sites now, I guess. To go and find security. So it's changed a little bit since I was here. Transporters vehicle entrance. Okay. Gates are open, so I'm assuming I just go through. Did see someone just waving me on, so that's just a massive indoor area now. Loads of vans. Turn the camera around so I can show you. Zoom out a bit. Sorry about the phone holder. So yeah, so on the left here, that's the right. But you know what I mean. On the right here is where it looks like a lot of the commercial vehicles are. Another recovery truck just coming out of here. Road runners. Chuck some beacons on. Not entirely sure. Let's go in behind here. Parking, loading and unloading is strictly prohibited on this side of the road. Well, that's not too ideal then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go and find someone and see what the deal is. So, I've got to take it into there. Only reason is they can get a bit funny with where you drop stuff. So we'll get it off down here, and then we'll get out of here and start heading up to Gloucester. Not Gloucester, Gloucestershire. But it's really windy, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to film or not. But here's the lorry anyway. Yeah, we'll move forward a little bit, get the van off, and then we'll start cracking on. Right, all unloaded. It is bloody horrible. Right, need to go and find a way to get out of here. I'm assuming, well, I can't turn around where I am, so I'm going to have to go up there to turn around somewhere. Then it'll be finding a route to Cheltenham, or finding somewhere to stop near Cheltenham anyway, because I ain't making it there tonight, not by the time they shut. Let's spin the camera around and see where we end up. Have a look at all the lines of lorries. You've got one next to me, you've got this one on the right, the one on the left there, Scania, another one on the left, another one in front of that, one on the right, you've got a recovery truck there unloading as well. Once. One on the left again up here. So I don't know where I'm allowed to turn around. Probably just turn around in this little bit here, to be honest. Just see the van drops off there as well. Yeah, it's a very secure place. I just suppose it has to be. And there's one of Lanterns that's just taken my space. Again, probably all the cars that he's got on probably going in there. Fun fact about Lanterns, all their trucks have personal plates for the drivers. Most of them do anyway. Right, let's get out of here. And I'll pull over in a minute to work out the next leg of the journey. So I've made it to Gloucester Services. Sorry if the camera footage is really bad. Wasn't a very interesting journey. It was just very dull, rainy, windy, wasn't much to see. Could obviously where I was going, to be honest. Yeah, I'm here now. Just had something to eat. There's a wrecker down there. I'm going to go and have a look. Don't know whose it's going to be. Imagine it'll be Eurotow maybe. So yeah, they're always all parked up in the corner here for the night and then drop in Cheltenham in the morning. So it's actually one of RS's trucks. Lovely DAF XG. I imagine he's just come to collect that there. Gorgeous wrecker. For those that don't know, I used to drive one of these. Them lights at the top there, laser lights, is what I want for a transporter. But we'll see if that ever happens, because downtime isn't something that we need. So yeah, just going to go back in the services now and use the loo, grab some water for the night, and then crack on with some editing and social media stuff for the company. That's one of my roles that I volunteer myself to do, purely because I like doing it. So yeah, the rain's died off a bit now, which is also quite nice. Right, no idea if you can see me. One, it's dark. Two, I'm holding my phone up the wrong way. Just got myself the world's most expensive wrap in the world. I don't even want to think about how much it was, because I know it's too expensive. But there's one thing about this place, it is expensive. So if you're going to spend the night here, make sure you've got stuff with you. So yeah, I got that. Got myself a coffee, some milk, and a little cookie thing. Just to tide me over for the night. Just started to rain again. I'm wearing my glasses in the rain, which I don't like doing. But it is what it is. Wrecker's still over there. Anyway, back at the lorry with my coffee. Let's get in the dry and get warm. Oh, and I left my light on as well, which is handy. So, morning. Just got myself a latte. It's not raining today, which is brilliant news, because I don't mind a bit of rain, but when it's all day, every day, or consistent, you just get soaked through. Can't have your window open, and I'm a window opener. Yeah, it's just not very nice, but looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day today. Just walk back to the lorry, do our daily checks, and then it'll be time to start going over to Cheltenham to drop at this body shop. So first things first, checking the oil and the coolant level, which was all okay. And we just got to go around checking all the lights, tyres and whatnot, I'll clear that up in a minute, and then we'll be hitting the road. As long as all that's taken 10 minutes. If it doesn't, we'll wait. Right, as you can see, the truck is absolutely hanging. Oh, look at that, needs a wash. That's what it is, unfortunately. So yeah, just checking all the marker lights, making sure everything's okay. Checking the tyres, make sure we haven't got a flat, which we haven't. Right, so daily checks were done. Just had a look at the route. Let me show you. 38 minutes away. It's like 8 miles long, but I just want to see some traffic, and I've got to go down to here, turn around, go back up, and that's up into here. So I'm going to get on the road. Going to need some fuel at some point today, but not just yet, because I've still got a quarter of a tank, and alright, it's not my fuel, but surely you make the most of what you've got. So we'll get some of that later. Got plenty of AdBlue, oil, everything's okay. Let's go. Making tracks back towards the yard, and see what the rest of the day brings. Not sure what else they got planned for us. So yesterday was quite a slow day, just due to the weather and the traffic and whatnot. So we'll see what the rest of it brings. S&G haulage. You know, the baby blue ones. You couldn't see it, unfortunately. Yeah, as I was saying, this traffic light in a minute you'll see was red, so we had to stay put. That one just there. I was over the line when it went yellow, so that's fine. This car now let me in. Blew the window up. So you can actually hear what I'm saying. So yeah. Some nice lorries in this part of the country. I would say try and catch them up, but he's way down the road now. There's Judgy. And it's just in here. I'm not entirely sure where we can unload, so we'll go up here. Bloody tight. See if we can get spun round here. Out. We'll pop it up here and go and see. Find someone indoors. Right, they want us to unload somewhere else, so that's what we're going to have to do. which is nice, but it doesn't help when reversing and stuff like that, because it just makes everything a bit eye squinting. That's not a phrase, but I just made it a phrase. The hardest thing with, I say the hardest thing, one of the most challenging things with driving a lorry, especially around industrial estates and stuff, is getting people to understand what you're trying to do or where you're trying to go. Because again, going over a curve, I don't particularly like doing either. But it is what it is sometimes. You've just got to unload where you get told. See there, it's quite a dip. It's quite tight. Right, I think that's going to be us. So you know the drill by now, air down. PTO in. Hear the change there. Get some gloves on and get this Tesla off my lorry. Beaver tail, which is this bit, that goes down, and then we've got ramp out the back. Don't just drag this along the floor. One, it scrapes the hell out of the road or driveway or wherever you're unloading, and it don't really do the lorry any good either. So just off the floor, as you can see there, and then put it down. Right, Carl dropped. These lorries have a PTO timeout. Basically, you've got to turn the truck off and turn it back on again. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I'd like to know if you can have it mapped out, because so they have stop-start buttons on here, but unfortunately this one's got a fault with it, so it doesn't work. Right. Time to pack the truck away and head back down. Right, so time to get going now. Going to leave Cheltenham and get my way back to our yard. I will catch up with you in a little while. I'm going to need fuel at some point, so I'll catch up with you probably when we do that. And then, yeah, you've probably seen lots of driving footage today, which I tried to capture, which is nice. So yeah, gonna head out, get going down the road a bit, put some music on, and just have a little bit of a chill. Now, it's now the next day. The last thing you would have seen was this truck gleaming, shining, and pristine. Yeah, it's now hanging again. One day of work, one day of rain, and it's absolutely disgusting. So, like I said, it is now the next day. I'm at Copart, as you can see. And yeah, it's about 24 hours later, and I just forgot to end the video, to be quite honest with you. So we will there's a car behind me. Gonna get cracking now. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. This should be, say, the following week from the last video. I don't think the last video did very well, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.